Faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is Mother Teresa. Faith is Gandhi. Faith is Nelson Mandela spending all those years behind bars. That is faith. Most of us do not have to endure that level of faith on a daily basis. Remember the ones that have come before you and have had long suffering and forbearance, because these individuals are examples of faith. You can even turn to someone you know, and there is someone that you know that has maintained their faith. It might not be a family member, for all of us do not have righteous family members. It might not even be a friend. It could be someone you work with. It could be someone who you just see in passing and you admire how they go about their day. And the reason why is because they are filled with faith. No matter what they go through in their life, you cannot look at them and see that they are struggling. I don't mind sharing my uphill battles. I don't mind. When I talk to people, I let them know the truth. I let them know God is there for them. God can heal all. God sees all. But you must maintain your faith. And they began to tell me their struggles. They began to let me know what is going on in their life. And when they do this, I listen. I hear what they are saying. I comprehend it. And I take that and I use that as a catalyst to boost their faith using their own words. I just can't. I don't understand. It does not make sense. I am doing everything I can do. And I say to them, are you allowing God to do these things for you? Because it just sounds like you said to me that you are doing everything you can do and you don't understand. Yet, we are not to lean on our own understanding. We are to lean on the understanding of God, and we are to stay filled with faith. I ask you, are you honestly renewing your mind on a daily basis? Are you waking up every day and renewing your mind? There are over 86,400 seconds in every single day. And are you taking that opportunity to renew your mind? Because sometimes a situation that lasts 15 seconds, an argument with a stranger or a friend or a family member that lasted 15 seconds or an hour or a week. There are 365 days in a year. Why would we let that small amount of time ruin the rest of our day? 15 seconds versus 86,400 seconds. You still have 86,300 plus seconds left in that day. Please hold on to your faith, my sistren. Hold on to your faith, my brethren. God is here. Grab the garment of Jesus Christ and do not let it go. Hold on to the garment just like Veronica, the lady with the blood infirmity, did. When Jesus speaks to you, when God speaks to you, you grab hold of God just how Jacob did, filled with faith, filled with it, just how Malcolm X did when he spoke, knowing what would happen. When Martin Luther King knew what would happen, they still went out and they spoke with a renewed mind and a renewed heart. We must be that faithful. We must endure, because we as a nation, God's race, one race is God's race. All across this world, we must be faithful together and individually. We must see the stranger on the street and see Jesus Christ in that individual, and stop seeing what the world desires us to see. Let us just see what God desires us to see. Let us look with our spiritual eyes, and we will remain faithful. It is not about the Bible verses that are quoted to you. It is what's in your heart. It is what's in your mind, and you know it. You know your heart and your mind dominate your faith. Take control of your heart. Take control of your mind. Remember, Jesus said, "Do this in remembrance of me." Know that I am the Lord. Know this. Don't just believe I am the Lord. Know I am the Lord, your God. That is the level of faith that Jesus is asking us for. Jesus said all we had to have is the level of faith of that of a mustard seed. But Jesus didn't say that is all we could have. That is the limitation. There is no limit on your faith. Ask God for faith the size of a boulder. Ask God for faith the size of Jesus. Ask God, since you were made in the image and likeness of God, to ask God for the level of faith that God has, so that you can be in connection with the one that asked, "Where art thou?" But are you willing to go forward? And are you bold enough? Do you have enough faith to ask God for the faith that Jesus had, for the faith that God has, since we were made in the image and likeness of God? I ask God for the faith of the Holy Spirit. I ask God for the faith of Jesus Christ. I ask God for the faith that God, the uncreated Spirit, has every day.